Hello, everyone. We're just gonna skip the intro. This is we're gonna continue playing Octopath Traveler, and we're gonna finish Cyrus's chapter 3, and then move on to some chapter 4s. Well, no, before that, I do want to get the advanced classes before we get into chapter 4s. At least 2 of them. Although I'm sure my A team can get all 4 at the levels they're at. Okay. I think it's up here. I don't think I've ever been over here.
Say again?
Just gonna go ahead and do it.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Letting the hunt beginneth. Missest me. Letting my arrow fly in true. I will not be letting the hunt beginneth. Coming, holding back nothing.
That was easy.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Is there more? Yeah, let's get all those. I think I'm being stupid. like legit forgot where the tavern was. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Oopsies. Okay. You make your way to Stoneguard after learning that the original copy of the tome you seek might be there, but you can't help but feel that someone's been watching you. Quarry Crest, Cyrus uses powers of deduction to get to the bottom of the series of kidnappings perpetrated by the depraved scholar Gideon, who was harvesting the villagers' blood for his dark research. It was in Gideon's sickening laboratory that Cyrus discovered it. A translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Though the history of the dark arts intrigued him, he could not sit idly by while his peers used knowledge for evil. And so Cyrus came to Stoneguard, where the tome was bound. Would he find answers here, or only more dreadful questions? Stoneguard at last! A sprawling city if I ever saw one. Talk about searching for a needle in a haystack.
Now then.
First, I should review where we stand. Like as not, the translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell was produced by a bookmaker in this town. Where to begin my search? Logically speaking, it would make the most sense to begin at the source. Which means head straight for the bindery, of course. Where else? Huh?
Very well.
Very well. Let the investigation begin. I'll be right back. Sorry to do this so soon. Okay. Let's scrutinize them. I sold a book of my making to Dominic, a translator. His home lies on the east side of town. Well, now, it would seem I owe this Dominic fellow a visit. I should be able to find him in the workshop just east of here. No, that's not worth stealing. Beg pardon, is this the residence of... I don't know who you are, but I'm not in the mood for company. If you could just spare a moment, kind sir, there's something I'd like to ask you. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. I said I wish to see no one. Leave me at once. He seems like a stubborn one. I'll have to find another way. Pray forgive the intrusion. A good day to you, sir. It might behoove me to find out a bit more about our friend Dominic. Oh, we got travel banter.
I see.
He refuses to talk into the... Quite. I need a different approach. You're looking most solemn. Is anything troubling you? I was thinking, wherefore would someone so mighty turneth his back on others? The suffering in his voice was that of a man who hath been made to forsaken everything. You're suggesting there is a reason for his behavior. Perhaps, I know not. When I think about the life that he hath led, yes, quite. Something tragic may have befallen him. I need to find out more. Perhaps I can find a way to help him. A good plan. Letting us act in upon it. Oh, we got more.
Well.
So you were refused. Indeed. It would appear we have no one to rely on but ourselves. This Dominic fellow, stubborn coot, wouldn't you say? It's regrettably common in the world of philosophy and science. So you're going to find out more about him. Certainly. If I can do that, I might find a means by which to make him listen to me. I shall start by talking to his colleagues and other associates. Good luck. Bookish types are battier than the Carrion Caves. Myself included? That Dominic went and shut himself off from the world after his only daughter succumbed to sickness 15 years ago. Ooh, it's intriguing. Okay. What does this guy say? Dominic had a translation commission he thought he would earn him a fortune. Still regrets the day he said yes to it, poor lad. So he regrets taking a job. He lost his poor daughter. Well, those are all good. Sold some medicine to Dominic about 15 years ago, I think? Wasn't a spot of bother, as I recall, financially speaking, so I give him a discount. Okay, so he had money troubles, took the job for money, and really regretted it, and still lost his daughter.
Very well.
And that should do it. I dare say Dominic will be more talkative this time.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon, Master Dominic. I'm Cyrus, the scholar who called upon you earlier. You again? I already told you, I do not want to see you. Translating a book.
But of course.
Yes, and my reasoning is correct. This is undoubtedly why Dominic has cut off all contact with the outside world. I do not mean to open old wounds, friend. I have heard that you lost your dear daughter to illness some 15 years ago.
Thusly,
Since then, you have secluded yourself and cut off all contact with the outside world. In order to procure the elixirs that might save your daughter, you need a coin, quickly and in large quantities. And so you accepted an unusual task.
yes.
To wit, producing a translation of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Who told you this?
Now then,
The book that you translate is now in my possession. Clearly, you are a scholar of great knowledge and wisdom. You took care to omit the most horrific passages, doubtless because you recognized the danger they posed. As an academic, I will not stand idly by as knowledge is used for the purposes of evil. And so I ask you, who commissioned this translation from you? Come inside.
many thanks.
Thank you, friend.
Listen,
But where should I even begin?
in truth,
15 years ago, a man came here with me with a request that he was of dire import. Or he said was of dire import. Strangely, I cannot recall his name. He was a scholar, and from his words one could tell his mind was as sharp as a blade. But what I remember more than anything were his eyes, which burned blood red with a zeal for knowledge that bordered on obsession. Or bordered on obsession.
what in the...
Red eyes. Could it be? No, perish the thought.
After that,
They say in recent years he accepted a prestigious position at the Royal Academy in Atlasdam.
it couldn't be.
Good gods! Headmaster Ivan?
Yes.
Yes, it's all coming back to me now. Ivan was his name. I knew that would happen.
In truth,
He came to me, a mighty and venerable tome in hand. That tome was From the Far Reaches of Hell. I did not have to think twice.
is that so?
Knowing full well the danger posed by the forbidden knowledge within?
Yes.
Yes, I was not blind to the risk. And yet, what choice did I have? The medicines my daughter required cost a veritable fortune, and I am but a humble scholar. So you followed Ivan's instruction to the letter.
Yes.
Yes, I translated that dreadful tome. All the while fearing for my life what horrors might come to pass if the knowledge fell into the wrong hands. In the end, even the rarest of elixirs could not save my poor girl. Looking back, I believe this was divine punishment for my sins. Headmaster Ivan, whatever was the man thinking? You say the book is in your possession. I beg of you, promise me.
Leave it to me.
I will see that it is never again used to bring pain and suffering. You have my word. The pain and guilt you bear is surely beyond my understanding, but I hope this will bring you even a small measure of solace. Rest your heart easy, friend, as best you can.
You have my thanks.
Cyrus, was it? You have my thanks.
Come now.
Well, are you going to keep hiding in the shadows, or shall we end this charade? He would probably say it's charade. So you're wise to my presence.
Just so.
I knew I was being followed, yes. Fancying meeting you outside the academy. You're the headmaster's assistant, Miss...
Call me Lucia.
Lucia.
Greetings.
A pleasure. And why have you followed me here, Miss Lucia?
I apologize.
Forgive me, Professor Albright. I meant no offense. I overheard that you were investigating the whereabouts of a certain tome. A tome by the name of From the Far Reaches of Hell, is that correct?
Hmm?
And what if it is?
In truth,
What I am about to say, I ask that you keep in the utmost confidence. I have reason to believe Headmaster Ivan is plotting something unsavory involving the self-same tome.
Why?
So the
I'll
thief who
be-
stole the book from the archives was
yes.
the headmaster himself. Of this I'm all but certain. Hey, it's the only way that someone could get into the secret section of the library undetected. The headmaster's assistant I may be, but first and foremost I am a scholar in my own right. I will not stand to see my profession's good name sullied by the one who would use knowledge in the name of evil. This is why
Indeed.
you came here seeking my aid.
Correct.
Yes, my intuition is that, as an academic, tells me you are a man to be trusted. As you may be aware, Headmaster Ivan hails from Stoneguard himself.
Yes.
Yes, I was planning to investigate that very matter after I was done here. The house in which he was born still stands. Yet there are ominous rumors about the place. I have ascertained its location, but I am hesitant to investigate further on my own. And so I ask Professor Albright, pray lend me your aid.
I see.
I see. Before I promise anything, I would see the house with my own eyes.
Correct.
I understand completely. You'll find it on the north side of town. Yep, that boarded off place. Or at least the one that had a sign.
Shall we begin?
Very well, let us pay it a visit straight away. As for whether or not I can cooperate, I will give you my answer there. Is this acceptable?
Thank you.
But of course. Thank you, Professor. I'll go on ahead and meet you there. Okay, I'm gonna mostly use the A-team for this and getting the advanced jobs and that stuff. This is where Headmaster Ivan was born and raised. According to the neighbors, it has lain abandoned for some 20 years now.
Is that so?
Ominous indeed. Well, shall we let ourselves in? Wait, what? What the?
Oh!
What is this place?
Ah, Professor Albright. I apologize for this little ruse.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere. So, we meet again, Headmaster Ivan.
When I heard you were looking into From the Far Reaches of Hell, I knew your search would lead you here. And sure enough, you didn't disappoint me. Your mind is every bit as sharp as I thought it was.
You sent Lucia to keep an eye on me.
What a shame, my dear boy. A thirst for knowledge like yours would be such a terrible thing to waste. what do you say? Apprentice yourself to me, and I will overlook your little trespasses.
How kind of you. I refuse. I am, shall we say, philosophically opposed to your stance on knowledge. I believe that knowledge should be shared, not hoarded for one's personal gain.
I thought you'd say as much. Most unfortunate, Cyrus. Most unfortunate. As you know, this is my house, and I don't get many callers these days. A smart man like you knows what this means, yes? When you starve to death here, no one will be the wiser.
If you think I'll give up without a fight, you don't know me nearly well enough. Are we gonna MacGyver, oh. Climbing my way out doesn't seem to be an option.
Now then,
Now, how to get myself out of this predicament? Yeah, we're gonna MacGyver ourselves a way out. Bone.
Professor?
Professor? Professor Albright? Probably Therese. That voice, could it be?
Are you okay?
Hold on, Professor, I'll lower a rope. There you go, climb on up. Oh, Professor, I'm so glad you're safe. Hi, Therese. But you came all the... Or did you come all the way from Atlasdam? But why?
Actually,
I knew you were in danger. And so I came to warn you. That's quite enough, young lady.
Therese.
No, Therese. I knew Cyrus would come, but you have pluck for a girl your age.
You think you can get away with this?
Yvonne, let her go at once! It is clear hostage negotiation never factored into your scholarly pursuits. Mark my words, Cyrus. Stop meddling in my research, or the girl's life is forfeit. Wait! Well then.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Come in, if thou darest.
You know, I'm not dealing with these for a while. Let's all stone. I wonder if there's good stuff down here. Probably not.
I will battle.
I've done my research on you.
Out of my way.
We'll run until we find all their weaknesses. Soulstone. Sturdy quartz rod. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find anything as good
Let us
as
begin.
the stuff I have here. Let's go for this.
An interesting dilemma. A tempest of ice shall reign! You're too tired.
Letting the hunt begin. I will cut him down.
I will not be defeated. May the sacred flame shine forth!
Out of my way.
What next? I will cut him down.
I'll do my best. Let your wounds be healed.
Letting the hunt begin. I will cut him down.
Out of my way. I'm ready. Are you?
My turn now. Here I go!
There we go.
I am not made for such battles.
I mean, there's treasure, but wait, did I already explore here?
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Now, what next?
Now let's just get out of here. Yeah, I already did it. Okay. I think we came from the far right, so.
This is the beginning of your end.
Cyrus!
Professor?
You just couldn't leave well enough alone, could you? You disappoint me, Cyrus. I took you for a more logical man.
Headmaster Yvonne, what do you intend to do with her?
The girl went poking around in my secrets. I fear she can't be allowed to live. And so I'll finish off teacher and student in one fell swoop.
You'll not lay a hand on my pupil! I'll see to that!
You seem terribly agitated, Cyrus. It's not good for the humors.
It's one of those blood crystals.
You will taste the power I summoned from the far reaches of hell!
Turns into mutant
I
Mike
cannot
Hager?
fail.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, well.
I appreciate it, really.
What is the logical course of action?
First I want to analyze Ivan.
Much to learn.
Okay. Oh,
Listen the hunt beginning. I will not be thy
I will
slave.
not be defeated. May the sacred flame shine forth.
okay.
Listen the hunt beginning.
Out of my way.
Much to learn.
Darn. Yep, Ophilia needs to heal.
Ah! Bring about the miracle of healing.
Now, what next? So much to learn.
Yeah, I think he changed one of his weaknesses.
I appreciate it, really.
Listen the hunt beginning.
Well then. This is the life. I'll not be defeated. This is the life.
Yeah, it's a good thing those stack. Yeah, you can use HP.
Come in, if thou darest. Holding back nothing.
What is the
I'm
logical
surprised
course
that it's
of
still
action?
not dead. Okay, let's use the lightning blast.
I'll do my best. The more.
You're too kind.
What next?
An interesting dilemma.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Listen the hunt beginning.
You know, let's just do it. We don't have the DP to do it. Okay. Well, there's one down.
Let's do this.
What's the logical course of action?
Yeah, let's just hit the go button on Cyrus. Okay.
I'll do my best.
Hana needs more oil.
Now, what next? Much to learn.
Fire. Okay.
Out of my way.
You're too kind.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Okay, that
I'll do my
works.
best.
Dancer.
This is the light.
What next?
Oh, blindness! Oh! That's really good.
You're too kind.
Yeah, lucky for me, he still has his staff weakness and stuff. Okay, good. Yeah, we're gonna use this time to do a BP.
I'm counting on you.
I appreciate it. Really?
And yeah, next turn we just hit the go button.
Coming, if thou darest.
If he's even still alive. Oh yeah, we're hitting the go button. Fire.
Money. Let's do this. Time to steal the show.
I'd be surprised if he isn't dead after this. Light.
Let him come. Cowering before the huntress.
Still not dead. He's blinded.
Out of my way. Try this.
What next?
So we got a crap ton of damage on him. Send Jeeble after him.
An interesting dilemma.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, for those outside of the region, there's a chain of grocery stores called Giant Eagle, and
My turn.
we sometimes shorten that to Jeegle.
Oh, sacred light.
Coming, if thou darest.
Out of my way. I appreciate it. Really.
Crits up.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh, I could have just cast. Oopsies, I messed
Out
up.
of my way.
You're too kind.
Broken him.
Now, what next?
Let's give
Will not be defeated.
let's give Cyrus a big energizing pomegranate.
Have this.
Then we can just hit the go button again.
My turn.
Okay.
I'm ready. Are you? Time to steal the show.
54.93.
My turn now. Here I go! Ta!
Letting my come. Cowering before the huntress.
Surprised.
Now the true lesson begins.
There. Got him.
You should have studied harder.
Alright, way to get that level 50. Preposterous! I'm all powerful! I am eternal! Immortal!
What in the...
Immortal? Lies! They were all lies! Lies? Who lied to you? It cannot end like this. It must not. Professor?
You have my
Yep.
gratitude.
You have my gratitude, Therese. You saved my life.
Thank goodness.
Oh, Professor, I'm so glad you're... What have I done? A teacher endangering the life of his pupil. But I can reflect on my failings another time. For now, I must get you to safety. Yeah, Lucia's still out there.
Awake, are you?
Yes, Professor.
Therese. I must know what you saw and heard. You'll tell me, yes?
Yes, Professor. One day I heard the headmaster talking to someone in his office. I couldn't make out the other voice, but they were talking about you. They were saying they would see you dead. And so I...
You came all the way here to warn me.
Yes, Professor.
I see. Well, Therese, as your teacher, I must scold you for your most reckless and careless actions.
I understand, Professor.
But one thing is also clear. Were it not for your actions, I would have died in that dark pit. And so, as a man, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thank you, Therese, from the bottom of my heart. But you must promise me one thing.
What is it, Professor?
In the future, pray consult someone you can trust before embarking on such a dangerous course of action.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I did learn from the best.
I suppose you did, didn't you?
Professor,
I must continue my journey, but I will send letters. Yes, I'll include assignments to keep your mind sharp. Hmm?
I look forward to that, Professor.
But I think we've talked enough for the day. You should rest.
Wait, Professor! The headmaster. He said one more thing.
Hmm? What's this now?
He said that once you were out of the way, there was a place he would go.
Intriguing. And where might that be, pray tell? I appreciate your concern, but I will go there. I must. In a way, we are not so different, the headmaster and I.
Professor?
That unquenchable thirst for knowledge, bordering almost on obsession. And yet, our philosophies regarding the ultimate purpose of knowledge could not be more different. The headmaster used his position and prestige to hoard knowledge for his own foul ends. As an academic, I cannot forgive this. Knowledge is for one and all. We inherit the knowledge of our ancestors and pass it on to those who follow us. Only then is its true value realized. Headmaster Yvonne believed true knowledge should begin and end with him. He was wrong. Always remember this, Cyrus. Knowledge is a bounty to be shared by all.
A bounty?
The more of us that possess true knowledge, the richer we all become. Those who seek knowledge must never forget this. That is what I believe. And those who would use their knowledge for nefarious ends must be stopped.
So, it would be wrong of me to keep this to myself. The headmaster said he was headed to the town of Duskbarrow.
I see. Thank you, Cyrus. Do not worry. Your teacher will not make the same mistake twice. When I act, I will exercise due caution.
I can believe you this time?
Please do, my dear girl.
If you say so, then I shall see you when you return.
You have my word. I will arrange for someone to look after you until your strength returns.
I haven't saved in a while. I haven't saved at all this morning. Okay.
Duskbarrow. Whatever did the headmaster seek there? Judging from his transformation to that dreadful beast, the power he obtained was an unholy one indeed. Is it possible that the tome holds not only the secrets to death, but new forms of life? And yet, I find it hard to believe that transforming himself into a demon was the headmaster's ultimate goal. After all, did he not say he was betrayed? And the original copy of the tome is still nowhere to be found. remain. But now I know where I can find the answers. On to Duskbarrow, and whatever dark secrets await me there.
And so Cyrus left Stoneguard behind, having witnessed his own eyes the nightmarish powers contained within the pages of that baleful tome. But what do Ivan and his cohorts truly seek? Whether he was ready to face them or not, Cyrus would find his answers in Duskbarrow. Okay. Oh, we got banter. Professor, that monster. You speak of Headmaster Ivan. Yes, he just seemed a normal person, and then... Some monsters are created in laboratories, so it is certainly possibly to transform a man into one. There will always be people prepared to use knowledge for vile ends. I never thought knowledge to be so frightening. Yes, but remember that while it can serve evil, it is also the weapon we need to defeat that same evil. You mean, it all depends on who uses it. Precisely. That is why, you see, the pursuit of knowledge demands virtue and integrity. Knowledge nobly won can be shared for the benefit of all men. I warrant that if it had been you who had found that knowledge, you would have known to use it known how to use it for good. Such glowing praise! You flatter me, dear lady. Okay, that's all for the chapter 3s. Let's take a. That's all for now if you're watching on YouTube. But let's take a look at the at what remains. See, where's Cyrus's chapter 4? Oh, it's up there, all the way in the northwest. Yeah, obviously we're gonna do Hanets first, but I want to get the advanced jobs first. But yeah, that is all for if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and we're gonna keep going on Twitch. We're probably going to get War Master first. If I look at this guide.